This is Samad, a.k.a. DJ SBD.
This Sylvester Gaskins, a.k.a. DJ Unique.
And you're tuning in to the Mixologist Podcast, you heard?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's your boy Samad, a.k.a. DJ SBD.
It's your boy DJ Unique.
And you're with the Mixologist Podcast. Today we got a special guest with us here today, DJ Storm. So DJ Storm, I was introduced to you by my man Ali, a.k.a. Akbar. Mm-hmm. DJ Ali, that's my bro. Yeah, that's my bro.
Cool dude.
Cool dude. Yeah. How long you know if you mind me asking?
I want to say I'm going to give it about a good 7 years.
7 years?
8, somewhere around there.
So how did y'all meet?
We actually met at, we met through my brother Freak. Yeah, which was the manager over at Muggs Pub.
Okay. Oh, yeah, Irvington. Yeah, okay. That's your bro?
Well, he is.
I understand.
Yeah, so I actually met him through there and actually playing there one night.
Oh,
he was
okay.
in there playing me and Freak.
Okay, cool.
Fooling around up there and I met him there.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So let me ask you this. What inspired you to become a DJ?
I wanted to hear it how I like to hear it played. Even, as a kid, with the boom boxes, you had your headphones on, listening to Red Alert when it was on 98.7 at KISS at the time. And you get some of the house music to come on like after midnight.
Right.
That's when you got the club music. And I'm like, that ain't the right one. That
right.
should be a different song, or just wanting to get into Club 88 or Sensations or, and...
She said sensations. I ain't in that with the
yeah.
minute, right?
Well, I wasn't old enough to get into it. So I was like, and just wanting to be a part of that experience, and so I said, you know what, in order for me to get there, I'm going to have to do this myself.
That's
cool. It looks like, that's how I got into it. And plus, I just grew up in a house full of musical family, and instead of watching television in the house, our household, first thing they cut on is the radio.
So you taught yourself basically, or you had a tutor, someone schooled you?
No. It's I kind of picked it up myself, and it's unfortunate in that way because a lot of men weren't as friendly or helpful.
I was gonna say that because
that's always the case.
Yep.
Because you're becoming a DJ. That's
right.
Well, I think it was that too, and I think also because I was a woman,
female.
Quite a few sensitive men out here.
Men go through that too.
Yeah.
It ain't got nothing to do with your female.
You're right. He kind of sort of right, but she's kind of sort of right as well because it can go both ways. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It can go both ways because you got guys that don't want to teach you because you're a dude coming up in the game, and you got guys that look at a female like.
Yeah, I did have one good friend though. I grew up with him. He go by the name of DJ Soulstar, and he still works on turntables or what have you. So he was like, oh, you gotta come over. I'm gonna teach you how to scratch and so forth and so on. I'm like, I don't know how to scratch, whatever. But when it came to I would go over and practice, over his house or what have you. And I did have another friend who was like, if there's something you want to get into, I'm gonna make you your first book. Big CD book, so he did do that, but like trying to get that time in and just somebody, I had to literally just buy myself a unit, turn every knob until I figured out what everything did, and then from that point on, I just kind of took it from there.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Round of applause to you for that. So how long has it been now?
Ooh, I would say probably 22, 23 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's dope.
I've actively been doing it, yes. I really wanted to start. The first thing I wanted when I turned 16 was a Gemini whole DJ set. What was in the store window of Rich's
PC downtown.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah. So what was your first set?
My first set. Ooh, can't really quite remember. My actual first set, my first big set, I would say, I did something with Rod the Rhythms Entertainment.
No, your first set of turntables.
Oh, my first turntables.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was actually on 800s, the CDJs 800s.
Okay, you started off with CDJs.
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Well, no, I would honestly say they were 1200s.
Okay.
Or what have you, because obviously everything was turntables back then. I mean, vinyl. But when I finally got my own set, by that time it was digital. And I would say that was probably over 20 years ago.
That's crazy. To this day, I never touched a pair of CDJs.
Really?
Ever.
Oh, yeah. I had the CDJ 800s.
Ever.
Yep.
Oh, okay. That's dope. That's dope. So what DJ inspired you the most?
I can't really say.
Jersey DJ.
Jersey DJ.
Yeah, we're gonna keep it local.
Well, I won't say inspired me. So, one I was around mostly growing up was DJ Mustafa and Crime back then.
Yeah, I remember both.
You know, at the time he was.
Shout out to DJ Mustafa.
Absolutely.
Yeah, shout out to DJ Mustafa.
Absolutely.
That's my guy
And,
right there.
I think what really got me into it, he used to date my aunt, and he brought home who was it? It was the song "Back to Life" by Soul to Soul, and my other uncle came in when he wasn't home. That's when Upsala College was there, and he came in and he called himself want to play the record, you know, and I was like, I don't think you should touch that. And he got the grooving on that side B and hit the table and it scratched the record. He turned it over, cut everything off, and in my head I'm like, oh my God, Mustafa gonna kill him. Honestly, to this day, I don't think Mustafa know about that.
That's crazy.
He gonna know now because he
Yeah,
gonna see
but
it.
I would say that's when I really got like firsthand exposure, I would say, to it. Not saying that he was the one that drove me to want to do it. That was something I've always wanted to do. But like just being firsthand at seeing the equipment, you know, seeing how how you utilize it. Absolutely, yeah.
That's what's up.
Because I think Mustafa didn't find out that I was DJing until maybe 10, 15 years later, and I surprised him. And he was like, "You what?" He had no idea.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So, what was your biggest challenge thus far as a DJ?
Just really wasn't. I don't think I got the fair share. You know, you have somebody that just started out. I've been doing this for years, and first dibs. And then what upsets you even more is when you hear them, like, oh my. Not that I ever knock any DJ. Like, you know, like I said, everybody has their own style. Your following come from how people that like you per se because of how they like to listen to music.
Right.
But I've heard some guys. I'm like, oh my God, I'm like so much better than that, but I'm not getting that, you know, that time or what have you. Or the simple fact that some guys you don't want to really talk to,
right?
Because they want to make it more personal,
right?
And I'm like, nah, that's not where I'm going with it, you know, and so forth and so on, you know.
So not to cut you off. So let me ask you this: so you think it's more or less the situations? Because I'm quite sure there's been a lot of situations where a lot of guys didn't want to frequent you because you was a female and you didn't give them that time of day that you had. Was it like more of a struggle for you to come up?
Definitely. It still is. Honestly, it is not easy. Everything that I've done, I've worked very hard for. I put time in. Definitely putting my name out there now, but like I'm nobody new. I've been doing this over 20 years. You know, but people hearing me as if like, oh, she just came out. She's somebody new. Like, no, I've been here.
Okay, that's what's up. Anything for Ali?
Nah, I don't got nothing.
Well, you got nothing.
She answered the question. I got nothing for you.
Okay.
So let me ask you this: what's your favorite brand? As far as like turntables or control, what do you prefer, turntables or controller?
As of right now, controllers, because you know I'm pretty much, I would say, a mobile DJ. My favorite at this point, I still like my SX models. I do have the SRT. I've dabbled a little bit with the Flex 10 when I was finally able to download the software for it because it takes up a lot of space because it has Rekordbox and Serato. But you know, I still like the SE models.
Okay,
you know,
so you use Serato, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay,
absolutely, Serato.
I got a question.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite DJ in Jersey?
In
Jersey,
you like,
rather, or give me your top 5. Not in order. They ain't got to be in order. Just, you know, they ain't even got to be in Jersey. Just who would be your top 5?
Well, my top 5 right now, I would say, for one, is another female DJ would be P Styles.
P Styles. Why does it sound familiar?
DJ P Styles. She's over at Fox's. If you ever want to catch her, she's day house DJ there. Her. One of my other, honestly, Mustafa is still one of my favorites. I grew up following Qua from the back at the Irvington Manor. Wonder Woman, another DJ out there in New York. Another young lady. Oh my God, yeah, she's a killer. Great DJ. And I would say my next one would be me.
I was waiting on you to not say you.
Shout out to you.
I was gonna wait and see what she gonna say herself.
You know, only reason why I added
Wonder
myself.
Woman, not cut you off. She got a lot of energy.
Yeah, she does. She wears me out.
I know.
When I watch her.
She got a lot of energy. Playing all the way through. She got a lot of energy.
Okay, absolutely. Cool. She definitely gives a show.
Yeah.
So which music selection do you prefer?
Honestly, I play it all, but you know, I'm still a hip hop and R&B type person. Yeah, so.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's definitely dope.
Yeah.
That's definitely dope. So let me ask you this question: What was your biggest failure in a set, if you had one?
That's good.
You said it already.
Did you?
I did.
I don't recall.
Me either. Do tell.
Unless you know something we don't know.
Yeah.
She said losing the crowd.
Oh no! I never said I lost a crowd.
Oh, okay.
Oh no!
I thought you said that. That's why I thought you said losing the crowd. That's why I said you said it already.
No.
I got you.
No. The other DJs wouldn't allow me on because they figured I couldn't hold the crowd.
Okay.
I wouldn't be here if I didn't catch somebody's attention.
Yeah.
My bad.
So what was your biggest failure?
I would say, well, I wouldn't even say the biggest failure for me, but somebody turned the sound off.
Wow. While you were playing?
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That was hate.
Yeah.
That was hate. That was pure hate.
Definitely.
That was pure hate. Yeah. You know who did it. Let's be real.
I know quite a few of them that did it.
That's crazy.
But you know, like they said, if somebody's not hating, you ain't doing something right. So.
And I'm sure the crowd was like, "Kill the DJ." That's their favorite line.
Well, no, not really, because it was just, you can tell they already knew, like, who did that?
So what did you learn from that?
What I learned, was to pretty much, like, you bounce back, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can't, I don't try not to let them defeat me.
Right.
And it's like, you know what, they trying to stir me up, take my focus away or what have you, and it's like, I can't allow that, because for one, I always tell a lot of people that meet me, it's not about me. I'm here to entertain the people that came out. So it's just all for them, not for me. So I have to hold myself to a certain caliber, and make sure, like, hey, listen, things happen, but I still engage with the crowd, even while they're trying to get the sound back up. Like, hey, this is what you call live entertainment. They don't have to know what I know. You understand? But it's like, hey, listen, we'll get this right back up. Things happen. At least, if it's not a recording, whatever the case may be. Yeah. That's one of my lines I run to, but it just is what it is.
And somebody just hit me up. Shout out to the haters that keep us up.
Hello. Absolutely.
For real. That's a good one, too. Mm-hmm. So let me ask you this, DJ Stone. What's a funny story about a gig you ever done?
Oh.
I'm sure you probably got quite a few.
I wish I had these questions before I came, because I could have had a couple of them.
That's why I wait till the day you get here so you can brainstorm.
One of the funniest. Oh my God. Oh man, there's been quite a few. Oh well.
Give me your most memorable.
The most memorable one was about a year or so ago. Did like a pre-New Year's Eve party. Mm-hmm. And normally when I play, I'm normally like in t-shirts, leggings, sweats, what have you, comfortable. And I decided to be cute this day. And I wore like a little leather blazer with like a little bralette or something or what have you. And I kid you not, I can't tell you. And we had a big table that was placed before the DJ booth just to keep people at bay. It was about 15 guys lined up. And I swear, I think one of them was really waiting for a boob to fall out. Like, no matter where I went, they wasn't moving, they wasn't dancing, they was just doing it, and I couldn't do nothing but laugh. I laughed the whole night, like, oh my God, you guys got to be kidding.
That's crazy.
I think that was one of the funniest, because when you realize what it really was, and that you was thinking, oh, they here, some of them were DJs too. Mm-hmm. Was thinking they was here to listen and critique. Nah, they whole focus was somewhere else.
Wow, that's crazy.
But it is what it is.
Have you ever received any insults on any sessions you did?
No.
No?
No, thank God, no.
So you that nice then?
Well, listen, I give by. Put it that way. I'm modest. Okay. I'm modest, but no, I haven't had anyone come to me and say, "Yo, you should do this," or a little ass on that. No. Can I curse on this? This is grown folk, right? Yeah, no, I never.
So you never lost the crowd?
No.
For real?
No, not that I'm aware of.
You like one of the first person that said that.
And I ain't been DJing that.
No, I mean.
She got like 20 in. I only got like 5, 4.5. You know what I'm saying?
No, I wouldn't say I've ever lost a crowd. And even, sometimes people fail to realize just because everybody's not up on the dance floor doesn't mean you've lost the focus is on you, and they're just still enjoying themselves. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like I recently did a party where it was.
On that.
you know,
I seen people enjoy. Not cut you off,
no,
so
sure.
I seen people enjoy themselves sitting down. They be hit.
After
That's not losing it. That's not losing the crowd. You know, everybody.
No,
is not a dancer.
I've seen DJs lose a crowd.
Oh, trust me too.
Yeah,
I done been in that situation where somebody lost a crowd.
Right.
And they asked me, like, yo, you feel like playing? Yeah, I play.
Yeah.
And they came back.
That happens.
I ain't saying her name though, but they know. You know what I'm saying?
But nah, like, you know, like it's one thing not to get discouraged when you see something like that, because, you know, like, for example, you doing a party, people, you know, black folks have a tendency of feeding people a whole Sunday dinner at a party. It's like, well, what do you think these people gonna do after they had turkey wings, mac and cheese, and then you done told them to come and get doubles because you don't want the food to go to waste? Oh, come and grab a plate, come, you know, for seconds. After a while, you're not gonna get too many people on that floor, especially if you have an older crowd. But they're gonna tear them chairs up. I'm not gonna lie to you. As long as you have that,
they be here with it.
Yeah, exactly. You have not lost your crowd. You just lost their energy because of, you know, which was out of Europe.
You know what I noticed?
What's that?
Like watching like festivals and stuff like that. Say, let's just say you was Storm. You know, you the first DJ, and a lot of people not there. Right. So you know they can't say you can't rock a crowd.
Exactly.
They put you first.
Right.
And there's only like 11 people there. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like the average DJ could rock the crowd. Like if there's a whole lot of people already there and they already in motion, how could you miss?
Right.
See, that's just how I feel.
Yeah.
When it comes to festivals, me personally, I feel like the headline should always be the last DJ, or not even the last DJ. It's like be in the middle somewhere. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The person who's more like
that ain't gonna never happen.
Let me finish. The person who's more like down here. Not to say that a DJ is down there, because we have some down there, to be the first one to play, to get the crowd started. Then the next one that's up above him go. Then the next one, once the crowd get there, the headliner should come on, and then as the crowd disperse, then somebody else take over. That's how I feel. That's just my personal feeling.
Somewhat, my.
But you got a lot of people, as far as the headliner, who want to take up the whole fucking space, because you got some really DJs out there. Let's be clear.
I agree. Man, there's a whole lot of DJs out here. Man, believe me.
You got overnight DJs, like I said earlier.
A lot of people don't even know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You got overnight DJs.
Yeah, there's a lot of them that I that's popped up recently I haven't heard of. And I'm sure they probably say the same thing about me, even though I've been around, you know. But it's definitely been a lot more. Before you had your designated few that you heard, especially representing Jersey. Right. You kind of just knew those household names. Now it's like, you know Raheem? Do you know this person? Do you know Ice? I said, which one? It's 4 of them, you know, things like that. So, you know, it's quite a few of them out there now.
So I looked at your Instagram page. I see you do a lot of stuff like look like Cancun. And, So give me some stories on that.
On that
you and some guy named DJ Truth.
Yes. Another like brother of mine. Yes.
Okay, so give me
I
some
don't know him personally, but I know who he is.
Cool dude, man.
Give me some stories on how Cancun and all that.
Okay, well, you know, I came out to, it all started at least with Dragonfly. I was invited to come out there as a guest DJ. Paid for my own fare, my rooms, everything and stuff like that. Came out there, and Steve was like, yo, you know, we'll give you opportunities. You want to go out there and, you know, play for a little bit, you know, give you a little bit of time. And I think the first night we got there was quite a bit of people was late, tired, some of the DJs, and it was like, okay, well, who's going to do this first? Set or what have you. So just I had even no idea I was going to be playing at that particular moment. And he was like, you know what? You can go up there now.
Okay.
And at this time, people were still having dinner. Like you said, how you get stuff started when nobody's here.
Right.
People were having dinner. Some people were still arriving. We had about 11 buses, probably 11, 15 buses that came in that day full of people. We had almost close to 400 people that first trip. And, you know, so we're like, all right, whatever. You know, I got out there after the first 20 minutes. Social media got a little crazy. Like, oh, we got a female. That female is on out there. Like, so people running from dinner. Some people missed their dinner reservations. And that was the first thing I said to him when I got started. Like, so how long you going to let me play? Because I'm thinking a good 20 minutes, 30 minutes, you know, because they spoon feed me, you know, or what have you. And it's like, that's not enough to really fill yourself, fill people. And then he was like, you just rock over the next 2 hours. I was like, oh, you done messed up.
Yeah, see, that's not like a plan though.
Oh,
All DJs don't do that. That's the part that.
And I was surprised. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, I was literally 6 months out of surgery. I was still swallowed a whole bunch of mess, but I took every bit of that opportunity. That first night was the all white meet and greet night. It was a killer. It was an absolute killer. And from that point on, it was always, people stopping me or they were going to the DJs like, when she's going back on? When is she playing? They got so bad one time. It was one night Chillax had to play. And they bothered him so bad, he gave me his set.
Damn, that's crazy.
So what happened was the following year, which was this year, I was made the headliner.
You were just over there.
Yeah, I was made the headliner for Cancun, but it all started in DR in Punta Cana.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And obviously, I've been traveling.
Oh shoot!
Of course, on my set.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh my god.
What the hell happened?
This is a news for
Yo, he click the button.
I did. It's on, right?
No, the button on the.
It's on, right?
No.
Well, take it back.
No, this.
Which one?
No, that's on 2.
Oh, these right here.
Take that one, Sil.
Fuck, I'm sorry.
It's still on. We
Is
on,
that part
but.
edited?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't worry about that.
No, I'm sorry.
Give me get a hand close.
See the hate? See what I'm talking about? What I go through? This is a prime example.
That's and that's your man Ali, the middle one. The middle one.
It be the ones you know.
Oh, you know what? You feel guilty, right? I'm gonna get over here and long shit now.
Hey yo, we got.
I'm staying
I
away.
think we gonna have to jump you, man.
I'm staying away from it, y'all.
Who the control over that side?
No, my
Set
phone
me
dropped.
up.
Nah,
I was trying to get it.
Set me up.
Oh,
my
you ain't gonna
man.
get that part. Don't worry about it.
Good Lord,
I gotta come with something big now.
I mean, you should have just stayed in that chair.
Right.
Right. He couldn't see good enough. That's what that was.
Oh, man. That was funny right there.
Yeah.
So
I'm like, I thought the power went out. I said, y'all ain't paying
In my head, I'm like, this is bullshit. Prime example. Again.
It was a glitch in the matrix.
So
Yeah,
you believe my
I'm
truth
so
now?
sorry,
You believe my
man.
truth now?
I
Okay,
believe
you
it.
You
my
know
truth
what
now?
happened?
Yeah.
She probably think, oh no, we trying to block her out too. Like,
Yeah,
No.
right. Hold on. That's
wait
crazy.
a minute.
That's crazy. We literally just talked about this. She said somebody turned the power off. Look what he just
Hey,
did.
I'm going to do you later. I take full
Hold up.
responsibility.
everybody that did it to her is people she knows.
Exactly.
Is that what you said, Storm?
It's always somebody.
Stop
else.
playing. Are you
She said
serious?
it and you did that.
Are you serious? Oh my God. Let me get this. I'm getting in this chair, man.
Was he there?
No, I don't. I didn't
wasn't
see
here.
him. I didn't see him.
He was.
I wasn't here. Oh
He was in the
my, are you
background.
serious? Oh my God.
He was
I'm
all the
going
way
to
in
sit
the
in
back.
this chair now.
He was in the back with a circuit breaker.
That little magnet or
Oh
something.
my goodness, yo.
It is what it is.
Yo, you made it official though. You
Yo,
made
and I didn't even know.
Everybody like,
And you know what?
okay.
I'm not even gonna edit that part out.
All right.
No, don't.
That's
Don't.
crazy.
I'm not gonna edit
man.
that.
her own people.
You want me to put a disclaimer? Okay.
Oh God.
I could not have made a better example than right here. So okay, I'm glad you guys believe me now.
At least we
Okay.
know.
These are all facts coming from the heart.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
Word.
Yes.
All right, let's get right back to
Oh,
it.
now
So,
you want to sit back there? Oh.
Yeah. No more. I'm right here.
all right, we're gonna get right back into it.
Sure.
So, if you can go back to your 18-year-old self, what would you tell yourself? Would you change anything, or would it just be the same?
Honestly, no. I would keep it the same.
You keep it the same.
I'm actually proud of myself.
That's
yes.
good. That's
Yes.
good. Round of applause for that.
Yes.
I feel
Yes.
the same way.
Round of applause for
Yeah.
that. That's good though. A lot
I
of
just
people-
wish I knew what I knew now back then.
right,
This is it.
right.
Yeah. Well,
Right.
of course you never know, until you get to the present. But I was one of those that always tried to think ahead.
Mhm.
And so forth. I was always focused and driven.
Mhm.
So even at 18, I was making some power moves. So I
Mhm.
can honestly say, like, no, I would keep it the same.
That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up. So, although he asked you what was your top 5,
Mm-hmm.
I like to ask people who would be your Mount Rushmore of DJs, excluding yourself.
Mount Rushmore DJs.
How many hits on Mount Rushmore? 4, right? I hope
I
so.
think
So I
it's-
don't feel stupid. Yeah, 4.
I think it is 4.
Yeah, it's 4.
I'm trying to think right now. You have to give me a moment on that one. So many.
Yeah.
You want to
Yeah.
wait on that one?
Yeah. Let's
All right,
get
well,
back
I'm
to
gonna
that.
ask you
Let's
this,
get
and
back
you
to
wait on that one.
Yeah.
Who would you like to work with as a DJ or with another DJ? Any DJs you would like to work with?
Well, the funny thing is, half the DJs that I used to follow when I was a teen and so forth and so on, I've actually been able to be side by side with them. Like, I was really surprised. Like, Chillax, a couple of them. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe, that I'm actually here. These people actually bought CDs from Naeem Johnson down at the Black Box. Would have never thought, that I'll be having table conversation with them, whatever the case would be. So, on that note, but as of right now, who I would really love to play with at this moment, I really can't say.
You done did it all.
No. It's still
mostly for the most part.
Yeah. Like those that I followed, that I admired, that that kind of won my heart. When it came to a lot of their style of playing and so forth. That I party to. I've actually been able to stand side by side with
That's
them.
what's up.
And now actually play with them. So,
that's what's up.
Yeah.
And they honed your skills. They made you better.
Yeah. Or I might be making them better now too.
Oh, okay.
I think we all make each other better. And like that's one thing. Like even with like let's say for example DJ True, for example.
Yeah, 'cause I see you do a lot with him.
Yeah, he's one of those DJs that came to me and was like, you know what, you need more time. You need more airtime. You know what, you go in, you go hard. Like I can't believe nobody's. You know what, I got you. And I actually met him in DR a few years back.
That's dope.
Or what have you. And I instantly ended up playing. How he found out that I played was that Steve had a little bit of a incident where he wasn't feeling too well, wasn't able to play that first night. And if I'm not mistaken, the first time I met Terry, DJ Terry. Yeah. And he played for a little, and then Truth was like, you know what, this is the time. You got your laptop and stuff, let's get you. And it started right from there. He was like, oh, me and you gonna talk. And that's pretty much how it got started. And he's been, honestly, I would say, one of the only ones that really stood behind his word.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Shout
out to DJ True.
Big shout out to DJ True.
Shout out to him.
Yeah.
Yep. So, I know you've been to a lot of islands, but if you were stuck on one of those islands by yourself, what album would you have with you?
What album? Ooh. That's a
only one album.
One.
One artist, one album.
I would say Nas' first album.
Illmatic. Yeah, Illmatic. Yeah, that's a dope one too.
Yeah.
That's a dope one.
Yeah.
Nas kicked a lot of knowledge on that one.
Repeat or represent. Yeah, that one right there. Yes, absolutely.
So what is the most common myth about female DJs? I've been wanting to ask that question for so long.
Yeah, I like to know the answer to that too, so I'm just kidding. The most common myth? I can't really say. I would just, I think that most men feel like we can't bring it to the table like they do. And that's just a lot. I mean, I will honestly say, this is a male, dominated type of hobby industry and so forth or what have you. So, you're definitely going to come with your challenges on that.
You just had a challenge. He turned the lights off on us.
Well, it's to be expected. But, I'm not gonna, it's to be expected, so I'm used to it.
I had to send a shot at you, bro.
But I lost my train of thought. Repeat that again.
What is the most common myth?
Oh, the common myth. I would just say basically is that I guess we're I don't know. Maybe there's sometimes I just feel as though they don't feel that we can bring that heat just as well or just as hard.
Yeah, they don't respect y'all.
Yeah, like for example, I was
nobody.
Right,
just you.
Yeah.
But
It's a different feel.
They go at females a lot harder because they feel like she just said. Yeah. They don't think they can go hard as we do, which is true.
Oh boy, just asked me, you ride motorcycles, you had a 600, like why would you go there? You know what I'm saying? Like why can't you just automatically be on a 1000
He did say
or
that
what
too.
have you? You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's just it's in the blood. That can't help it. So
that's just like saying a female can't drive a tractor trailer.
Pretty much.
I see it all the time.
All over.
But guess what? My mother drove a double. She drove double trailers.
See, there it is.
So it is. I just think that sometimes I just feel as though, and sometimes I don't even think they even realize it. It's just you know, like men just automatically feel as though if you need something hung up on the wall, or if you need something fixed on the car, if you need to change your tire, that's something you can do. But we are capable. And I'm not saying that I still don't want men not to do these things, but I'm not gonna wait 2 hours for you to come and hang a mirror up on the wall. I'm just not gonna do that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, like I never forget. My brother Freak asked me what I wanted for my birthday. He bought me a tool set. I was so happy to get that because I really needed.
That's the first I heard of that.
Yeah, you know, it is what it is.
Because dudes don't probably use like you know, like a pocketbook or flowers or candy.
I'm not that average female. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, you know, I needed that tool, so he brought me a really nice one too.
That's
and I was
dope.
like, oh my god, I got a craftsman. You know, so it was what it was.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So you play at the what is it called? Mug Pub?
Mug.
You play at it quite often?
Shout out to
not,
Mugs, my boys,
yeah.
guys, Sling.
Word,
Free.
yeah, family right there.
Yeah.
I haven't played it, but I played it actually at Mugs a couple weeks ago. But I had not been in here probably maybe a good year since.
Okay.
Or what have you. And you know, it's just been a matter of just being busy doing what I'm doing, and obviously they have the assigned DJs now. On their days or what have you. So, you know, it just left it at that. But definitely before Gary and them brought it over, like I was always in there.
You had a set residency?
No, I never had a
residency
set residency. Well, I always had that open invitation. Whenever I wanted to play, I always had an open door.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So anywhere else you play besides Mug's Pub?
I mean, mostly I would say right now I'm kind of all over the place. Yeah, it depends here and there, but mostly for me, more private events for me, and that's where I've been getting hired. That's where I've been traveling a lot from. That I'm being, you know, people are hiring me to do things for them, you know, just all over. But mostly private though for me. That's where the money at.
That's the best part though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Best part.
Yeah.
So you didn't have them struggles we had as old school DJs carrying crates and all that, did you?
No, not really. No, thank God for that.
Remember those days, right?
I remember those crates though. Going through them, making sure you had everything lined up with the R&B, all that stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
Thank God, no, I haven't had to do that. I've been the witness, and no, I moved some crates around too, or what have you, and all those amps and speakers, yeah.
Okay.
You know, but no, since I've been, it's been mostly digital. The worst I had was carrying those little hard shell cases for my old 800s back in the day.
Yeah.
You know, saying on my little mixer, and obviously them big old CD books.
Right.
Now that's all gone.
Right.
You know? So thank God for that. I will honestly say that.
So it's a question I ask everybody that come on this platform. How do you feel about the sync button or the sync DJs?
You know what's funny about it? I didn't even know how to turn it on. I don't even use it.
Yo, a lot of people say that.
I don't use it.
Yo, I'm not going to
I've been trying to cut that, especially on the SRT. Show me before it's over.
Yo,
I have not figured it out.
That's crazy because, listen. And bro, listen.
But you have some people, they can't live without it.
No, let me tell you something.
But I ain't knocking it. If it's rocking the crowd, he rocking the crowd.
When I got that SRT 1000 right there,
Mm-hmm.
I saw the sync button. I said, what the fuck is this? So
you just that? Oh, now you always had the sync buttons on
it.
different units.
I didn't know what it was, so I hit it. I said, oh shit, I can match the 62 with 124.
Yep.
I said, oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
I started using it since then.
It makes it, I guess, a lot easier per se.
Yeah, it do.
You know,
it do.
For some of the DJs or what have you.
I don't want to know how to use that.
I mean, obviously, technology is to make life easier for people. So I'm not upset with, you know, what they're putting out there. I mean, at the end of the day, we're not carrying crates anymore.
Right.
So, you know, go figure. But, you know, as far as the sync button, it is what it is. But you do have quite a few DJs that use it. I haven't.
But that's the new technology. So,
you
know, a lot of older DJs, they don't approve of it because of where they came from.
Yeah.
But they don't look at the part about a new DJ coming along, right? The new DJ, he ain't come along when you was on
right.
Or you was playing on the 800, 9, whatever it is. I don't even know what it is because I ain't even start on that.
1200s.
You get what I'm saying?
1200s.
I started with the controller, so that's all I know. So when somebody comes at me,
so you never touch vinyl?
Nah.
Wow.
Oh, don't make the face like
nah.
that.
I'm just saying. I never, you know, don't get me wrong. I've been around it, but I didn't want to learn how to DJ then.
You should.
So.
You should.
You know, that don't matter to me.
I'm going to give you a challenge. I want you to buy you some techniques.
No, I'm never going to do that.
I'm telling you, Sil.
You know what I say?
I borrow somebody.
No, listen. Like, say people, this to the people who, you know, feel like they got a problem with people who doing the new technology, right? Mm-hmm. If you so good on the 1200s or whatever you good on, right? And the new technology is what the new DJs learned on. You play on that, and I play on this.
And you have DJs.
Let's go. If you get what I'm saying though, because people say that.
Here's the thing, like it's a different sound and it's a different feeling.
Yes, it is. Definitely.
I don't know. I wouldn't know. So because I ain't learned on that. So I just be feeling like that don't apply to me because I wasn't learning how to DJ then.
But
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say I can't play on it.
It's good to learn, and it's also you got to pay homage.
Yeah,
I do. I don't play homage to the people who just be talking smack. Like I don't want to hear that. Like,
I'm not necessarily gonna say it's smack. Not
they be talking smack.
It's not smack.
You
because
ain't no
she started back then.
You ain't started on the 1200.
She started in my era.
No, but I'm just you feel what I'm saying? No,
I know
because
what
like DJs like that.
Yeah, true. True, but I mean, I'm fortunate that I did grasp somewhat in that era when we talking about good 11, 12, 10 or what have you, because it taught me how not to be so dependent. God forbid, let's just say your screen blackout or your whatever freezes up at that moment, you can't read your wave patterns. You know what I'm saying?
That, though.
So forth. But you'd be surprised how many people that's a habit.
And that's
how they figure they keeping notes and beats or whatever the case may be.
I definitely got it.
At least this way I can close my eyes by ear and hear.
Right.
Which is always a good thing. And that's how you was forced. You didn't have you didn't have digital where you can cue up here and stuff. You had a pitch. That's all you had besides you controlling that speed of what have you versus this digital, where you can keep things on now sync. You don't even need a pitch no more for the most part. They're going to be taking that away soon. I think it's
automatically going to queue up.
Yeah,
and it is.
So I just feel like it's so. I'm just glad that I've learned the way that I did, because if there is ever a situation or happen, or let's just say, oh, this system is not working, and oh, we got these turntables, and we still got this party to do, and nobody have time to leave. You got to be able to rock out.
They got this.
They got to do that.
They got this new thing coming out for the turntable DJ. I'm not gonna say the name, but I'm not gonna give a shout out to the company yet. But you put it on top of the.
But that ain't new.
No. It's a new company that's coming out with it.
I know somebody you sit on top of the record, right?
Yeah, and you do the scratch and all that, and you don't even need the freaking control arm no more. That's crazy.
It's really?
Phase Technologies. Fuck it, I say Phase Technologies. You know what I'm saying? They coming out with it. And I was watching this thing. DJ Jazzy Jeff was doing it.
Well, I can see that.
That's actually kind of dope.
I can see that.
That's actually kind of dope.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Because it's not like you going to that track.
Yeah,
like before
what it does is what happens is you know how most turntable DJs and control DJs have to have a different set, because you're a turntable DJ and you got some big ass bass bobs and a bunch of speakers on the thing.
The shavers, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna do that. Where controller DJ, you don't have that problem. So what the Phase Technology does is you sit on top of the thing and you could take the motherfucker, you can flip it, and it won't bounce, it won't scratch, it won't do none of that.
Well, you learn something new every day.
That's dope. Yep. So technology, back to that point, you got to get with it. I don't have nothing against it, but you got to get with it.
Honestly, it's not going to wait for you.
Nope.
It's not going to wait for you.
I feel like I could play on anything. That's
think
how
so?
I feel.
You think so?
I feel.
I could almost guarantee you, if I had some Technique 1200s with some vinyl
it's
here,
different. It's different.
You'd be lost.
It's different.
Bro, I put anything going
First
right
off,
now.
the record never stops. That's one thing.
Still, listen to me.
I'm not.
You got her saying it. You got saying it, and you got people in the background saying it.
I don't care what
you
nobody's
will
saying.
Be lost, bro.
No,
trust me. Okay.
I bet you. You put me on it. I'm gonna figure it out, yo.
I'm gonna put you to that challenge one day.
Somebody call me when that happens.
I'm gonna figure it out.
I got faith in him. You know what I'm saying?
I don't.
He gonna have a choice.
You
I don't.
And the reason why I feel like that, I taught myself. Nobody taught me nothing. Nobody taught me how to hook up nothing. I learned everything on my own.
Right, but when it comes to a controller and turntables,
I'm not saying it's not different. I'm not saying that. It's like I never played on no CDJs before, right?
It is.
And I got on CDJs and I played. Like I didn't.
I just gotta set something straight. That's all.
You know what I mean?
Y'all done got here this twice now.
Look.
I had my lights turned off on me. I got jaw going at each other like this.
Nah, that's my man.
That's my man. We do this all the time.
We do this.
Only on my set though. Now watch next 2 weeks from now and see where y'all got somebody else. It's flawless. No problems.
It was flawless.
He probably get the question list first. He already know what's coming at him.
It was flawless until Akbar came in.
Yeah, that's true.
That's your people.
I think that.
I don't trust neither one of you.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, man.
I'll be the bad guy.
I'm just never scared. That's all.
As you should not be. But I gotta see this.
Okay. So what do you prefer, old school or new school? Rap. Specifically rap. Since you're a rapping
I do prefer old school. Only because old school really told a story. And that was my way of actually learning the lyrics to the songs.
Right.
Because I went through that beginning phase, like in Renee. He met this girl, something happened in the middle, they fell in love. Before you know it, the girl got killed at the end. That's how you learned the song. This today, unfortunately, they literally rapping about drugs, drinking, and just hoeing and so forth and so on. And I don't know the storyline.
Right, there's no storyline.
Now hold on. Now there's some artists and there is some tracks. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm sorry. As much as I fight it, I can't. I don't want it. But you know, it is what it is. But if it was for me for old school, I would prefer old school only because every artist was different. Every artist's style was different. The tracks was different. You can actually tell by listening to a track who might have produced it. Like if it was Swiss Beats, or if that was Timbaland, or if that was this person, you knew. Today, it all sounds the same. It's all the same rhythm. It's the same type of lingo. They have singing and rapping, whatever you want to call it now. It's just there's no originality to it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like everyone's the same. Nobody's fighting to be that different. Only one I could say that was different, which I won't even put into this track category right now because he's been here for a while, was Drake. Drake basically came out singing. Nobody realized he wasn't he was rapping, but he was actually singing. It was more of a melody than it was just talking words.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, or what have you. So that was about it. But I would still stick with the old school, and not because it's my generation. It's just a simple fact that it just made more sense. And you got messages. You got positive messages. I mean, you still had the gangster rap. You still had the shooting and killing and this, that, and the other kids, but it was just done a little tasteful.
Right. Everybody sounded different.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Now that I go back and listen to some, I'm like, oh my God, we was listening to that. Was a little brutal.
Yeah. It was there, but it's not in every freaking song.
No,
it's not every freaking song. Yeah, because every song nowadays is either
there's a balance.
It's something like this girl. Who is that? Sexy.
If we talk about her on every set.
I
have to say something about DJ Truth on this. He was like, yo, I got something for you, gotta play. And I was like, what? And he was like, what is it? Booty hole brown. I said, oh no. So he sent me something to play. What the hell is this? And I was like, has it come to this? Has it really come to this?
Yeah,
and
unfortunately.
I mean, obviously it was a joke. We all laughing about it, but like at the end of the day, that's not cool. I'm sorry.
It's not.
At the end of the day, no.
I know people say, when you do an event, you got to play what get you money, but I'm not playing that.
That's like selling your soul. Sometimes you just got to.
Me personally, I'm going to put you like this. It depends on what kind of venue or what kind of event you book.
I'm not playing.
If somebody book you for that kind of crowd.
First of all, I don't like that type of crowd.
No. Let me finish.
Oh, I got an answer to one of my questions. Okay.
Go ahead.
No, one of the most difficult
sets
that I had finally came up.
There you go.
I was hired to do a 21st birthday party because obviously we're talking about this realm of music. I'm ready for it. Oh, city girl, this, it's gonna be a lot of twerking, whatever the case be, no problem. Nobody told me that the young lady was gay. So I was stuck because everything I'm thinking they're gonna be doing, this what it's gonna be, is not the case. This one here will not be out here twerking for sure. And it was so funny because I never forget, I asked the mom, I said, well, when is she let me know when she get here so I can bring her in. You gonna get this started. And she's like, oh, she been here. I said, well, what nobody told you she was like, that's not funny, but it's funny now. It wasn't funny then. So I was like, well, how I missed that part? Did I miss the signal? Like, oh my God, am I not paying attention? She was like, oh, no, that wasn't you. She was like, no, she been here. I said, well, where is she? She said, she over there. I'm looking. I just see a bunch of guys.
Wow.
And after a while, I didn't want to think nothing more. So I was like, now, how do you incorporate, before you take on a gig, how do you now ask certain questions without being offensive? And it's not that you're trying to offend anyone. You just want to be prepared so that you do what you need to do. At the end of the day, like I said, I'm here to provide a service.
Because normally they provide you with what they want to hear. That's what.
So, well, I normally ask. Give me an idea of what you want to hear, even if you send me a few artists. You know,
Right.
if you don't want to go through the whole thing of sending me songs, because at the end of the day, you're not the DJ. You shouldn't have to send me 400 list of songs or what have you. But if you can give me your favorites, especially if you want to walk in on something, because I don't know. You know, or what have you, if there's something you definitely got to hear before that night is over, that's your go-to song, I need that information. I do require to have that.
Right.
But in that circumstances, you know, they did give me a few artists or what have you, but I knew this is a young lady's birthday party. She's turning 21. She's already so-called shy and didn't want to have the party. That's another negative. 2 double negatives all the time don't make a positive. And I was like, well, why would you guys have something for somebody that don't want to be here and just they tell me they don't want? And how am I supposed to deliver for this? It's a miracle. That was the longest party of my life. The longest 4 hours of my life. Every minute felt like 20 minutes.
You better than me.
But,
a 21-year-old party, I'm not doing that.
Well, I'm going to tell you what that 21st-year-old party did for me. For one, I eventually was able to get that girl on the dance floor. She had a ball.
Right.
No, that's what's
Number
up.
one.
That's what's up.
Number two, it also got me an additional 3 parties from that family. Oh, you got to do my mom's. You got to do my mom's surprise 60th. You got to do my daughter's sweet 16, and my son is going to their academy. I need you October, November, December. All from that 21st birthday party. So I can't say.
No. I agree, but that everybody's different. Like me, I'm not doing it.
I look at it as a challenge.
I'm different. You're female. You know, a lot of DJs are different. Like, and it's a lot of DJs that's not doing no young party like that.
Well, I'm gonna tell you why I do it. For one, I do it because it's already expected for me not to do it, and I have to make myself even triple marketing more than you. You can easily say, oh, "I'm not doing that," and you good. Me, on the other hand, it's an opportunity for me that I may not have, and no, I don't want to do it, but who knows what it might bring me later on.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? So that's the reason why I take them in the game.
But did you hear what she just said though? She said she did it and it bought her 3 more parties. And I guarantee those 3 more parties got you more parties.
I salute you for the 3 more parties. If you got 10 more parties.
But listen, let me
I'm just saying what I'm not doing.
Right. But I'm in a position now, and this is where it comes back to being a female DJ, to whereas it's not that easy as far as the gigs, and when you do get them, you take them. Because if I'm not at the liberty to say, oh, I got 20 parties lined up and I can actually literally be selected, I do have a right to be selected.
If somebody call me for that, I'm going to get in touch with you.
No.
So I got a 21st birthday party for you. Start at 5.
Listen, it's happening. And I'm not going to lie, 2021 was my year where I played nothing but young parties. It wasn't it wasn't that I wanted it. It was just a simple fact that I don't need it. I'm honestly going to tell you, that year, I actually enjoyed myself with those kids. They had a good time. For one, they're not aggravated. They're not like our people, that for us, our age, whatever kids. They got to hear this, all these song requests, this, that, and the other. They critique everything you do. They don't care if you play the same song 3 times. Because more likely, they're going to ask to hear that song 3 times. They don't care if you mix right, if you cut it right.
That is the truth about the difference.
They don't care about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just, put it this way, I didn't get home at 4 o'clock this morning. I was over at Taj in New York City. They had a big Halloween party. I don't think the oldest person in it was probably no more than 23. All right? The DJ had them going. But was he flawless with his cutting? Was he just? Absolutely not. He didn't need to be. He just played what they wanted to hear. So I would honestly say it was the easier parties to do, or what have you, for me, because it wasn't as heavily critiqued, or what have you. But like it is. And I also take them because it's a challenge. Because it's something that I don't want to do and it's something that I don't like to do, I do it. Because at least this way I can say, you know what, I can play that. I know what they actually listening to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I can kind of relate a little bit now. So now when it does come, and I say I'm not really doing nothing in hell. Somebody want to come and say, well, okay, you $1,200 for it for 3-4 hours.
Shit.
Sign me up.
Yeah.
Sign me up, no problem.
Let me ask you this. I got 5 songs for them young jokers. I got headaches.
Hold on for a second.
I can't do it.
Hold on for a second. Let me ask you this, Storm.
Yeah.
Where do you see your career in the next 5 years?
In the next 5 years with this?
Or in the future, period.
In the future?
Yeah.
Oh, well. If we talking about this, I have to ask because, I'm already on my career path as far as outside of the music industry anyway. But that's why I'm asking the difference between the two. Are we talking about on the DJ scale?
On the DJ scale.
DJ scale, It's really hard to say because you guys, I hate to say, men is really still holding the totem pole on this. And honestly, absolutely.
Shit, you got DJ Coco Chanel, you got DJ Charisma.
But guess what? Look at what they had to go through and who they're now connect. It's all in who you know.
Right, that's true.
It's all in who you know. If you don't know certain people or they're willing to give you that chance or that moment, then you stay stagnant. You stay behind the lines. You get what I'm saying? So it's like I still don't have full control of that. Unfortunately, these men, the DJs, they're the ones who still fully in control of that.
That's true.
So it's just a matter of really just getting them to get to know me as a person, which some of them really don't care to. You know, it just is what it is. I mean, I don't understand.
And the dope part about it with you is you're not only stuck in New Jersey, you go kind of worldwide with it, and that's a good thing for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of even the male DJs from Jersey, they stuck in. What's my man name? Ethan. We had him here a few weeks ago. He said something about a koi pond, which is true. A lot of people are stuck here in Jersey. You gotta broaden your horizons. Yeah. And I like that. That's definitely dope about you. I like that about you.
Like I said, I give a shout out to Steve for that. For at least giving me that first opportunity. I mean, I've always been a traveler anyway. In general, but just that kind of really started it. And I just took it from there. Yeah.
I got another question. I want to how do you feel about the cruise DJs?
Cruise DJs?
Yeah. I never asked somebody that.
Cruise DJs, it's been a while since I've been on a cruise. I actually got one coming up in April. But honestly, cruise DJs are just like any other DJ. Even when you're on these islands, they have DJs, that play on these different resorts and so forth. They're trained to try to accommodate everyone. I will say that the music has changed a little bit drastically with what they're playing now, as far as on cruises or at these resorts, because again, technology and everybody's on the same page now. Before, like, we used to get all the hot stuff and then South will always get a little later. There used to be a delay. It's not like that anymore. So now, and then unfortunately, got a lot of white kids out here, they listening to what we listening to. Yeah. So if you and everybody, so now they have to incorporate that more in it. So now when I go to a cruise, like for example, I have one coming up next April that I'm actually doing.
You hosting?
Yes, I am. This is my cruise. For Virgin Voyages, yes, absolutely. I'll be doing that, and I'm also a trip that I'm also giving with Truth and a bunch of them for Antigua next year, June. But as I was doing the reviews on the cruise, watching some of the videos of how it is, so I can give people his perspective of this is all adult cruise and this is what we're going to do. I was listening to the first night they have a pajama party on this cruise, and as I was listening, somebody actually just telling about the cruise, how to enjoy it. So I was listening to the music. And they usher this, and I was like, "Oh, we're gonna enjoy ourselves." Like, in other words, we're gonna hear a lot of what we like also.
Right,
and even if it's not, even if it's the pop song, it because you've heard it. Whether it's Taylor Swift or it just is what it is.
And the white people be vibing.
Oh yes. Oh, listen, let me tell you something.
They vibing anything.
They really be vibing.
They do, but they do, and you know what? They on vacation. They just coming out to have a good time. They don't give a damn if it's Spanish music or if it's this and the other. They gonna come. They gonna party. It is what it is. So I would honestly say, being a cruise DJ, you have to be eclectic. You have to be able to play for everyone. I used to feel like back in the day they catered more to more white people or music, or let's just say, example. But now it's definitely changing.
Okay. Because I was just
you never would hear hip hop. Now you starting to hear some stuff, and it's like, wow.
Yeah, I was just in Bermuda last year, my wife and I, and it was a culture shock because the DJ they had playing on the beach party that they had, this joker was nice. Playing all that shit. I said, damn. I didn't even know they listened to that stuff we listened to.
You'd be surprised.
It was a shock culture to me.
Surprised.
You know what I'm saying?
Example, I was just in Costa Rica 2 weeks ago. I was playing, obviously some of the stuff that, we wanted to hear was a girls' trip. It was about 50 women. It was merely just for them. All women came, so it was catered to them. Or what have you. So, and I played a little bit of everything, but there was also about 12 women that came from the Bahamas. They don't listen to everything we do. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to play a little soca. I'm gonna have to do this, and what it could be. And I'm gonna kid you not, I couldn't believe the people that was working the party, the hostess, for the resort itself. That was the bartenders, people that they knew. They didn't speak English very well, but I kid you not, they knew every word to everything I played, even some of the house music. And I was like, I was floored. Because I had to ask the girl, I said, where did you hear this?
Yeah.
So the actual events plan manager, because I had to work with him to sign contracts for the equipment that we rented and everything and so forth. He came to me and was like, I need everything you played. Please tell me you recorded it or can you send it to me? He said, I love everything you just played. Everything. I want that. And so that's why I say music now is completely worldwide.
Yeah.
Like I never thought that certain places that you would go to where they're actually listening to house music. I'm floored by it. I'm like, wow.
House music everywhere now.
It is. Because when I was in Cancun, it was one of our girlfriends, they was in a pool talking to a white group of people that was out there talking. And I didn't know they were talking about music. So they were like, oh, Storm, come here. We want to introduce you to this guy. And they was actually talking about old school club. And the guy was like, yeah, man, I used to listen to Chip E. And you know, Marshall Jefferson. But that's a white dude. And I'm like, really? And he's like, oh, that's the good stuff. And I was cracking up because he really knew what he was talking about.
Everybody.
Exactly. And I'm like, wow, look at this. And
That's
he said
crazy.
that was his favorite era.
Yeah.
And that's the music he listened to, which floored me. So it's like, you really don't know what people doing behind these closed doors at home.
Yeah.
But it's our job as DJs to make sure that we replenish that.
Okay.
And that's what I try to do.
And that's dope. That I'm glad I actually had a chance to sit down and talk to a female DJ because I've always been wanting to, you know.
Okay, so my question, can I ask a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
So, female DJ. What makes a female DJ different from a male DJ? Because right now you said you always wanted to, like this, I'm singled out.
Yeah.
I'm singled out.
What makes a female DJ different from a male DJ?
Yeah, especially right now, even this interview.
Me
Like,
personally,
I didn't want to do it. Like
nothing. I just never met one.
Oh.
So I was always excited to bring one up here on this platform so she could let the world know what the difference is and the struggles you go through.
Yeah, it's,
you know what I'm saying?
I mean, listen, it's gonna always be, negativity no matter what. It does take some guys to be able to handle certain things when it comes to some women. A lot of men, I'm not gonna lie to you, are intimidated by me, which I have no idea. I'm not here to hurt nobody or anything. But it can be to that effect. And but that's just something we do with all our lives. I was always into sports and so forth. Like when I was in elementary school, I used to break all the boys' records in gym, like all the pull-ups and rope climbing. I broke all the boys' records. They had a record for girls, they had a record for boys. I used to break the boys' records.
I mean, I think that's what...
Matter of fact, I was the first female for Flip City.
I think that's a female thing, period, because they get
I didn't know that. I was the first female
hold on.
in Flip City.
Really?
Yes, I was.
So you gotta probably know my brother Qasim Samar, because my brother
I'm
Qasim
sure I
Samar was
probably
the
do.
Flip City
I
King.
probably do.
Oh, you was Flip City King too, Mark? Oh, damn, I ain't know that.
So put it this way, I've been overcoming these defeats all my life. That's why. So when it came to this, it's like it's just another avenue.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
So I tried to get
But it
I
shouldn't be so
ain't
hard.
gonna lie. I tried to get my daughter to learn how to DJ, but she ain't be for it.
Listen. It's something that you just got. Like for example, I would tell somebody. People say, "Oh, you ride motorcycles and everything." I want a bike. I said, "Listen, this is not for everybody. Any and everybody can learn how to drive, but that don't mean everybody got the will.
Right.
Some people out here do not need to have a license.
Right.
I'm sorry. These same people on motorcycles, and I feel the same thing about these DJs.
I'm with Storm.
You see my face on this one? Like,
Yeah.
I'm with Storm on that one too, man.
So you have any information?
But a lot of the DJs, they just in position. That's why they
Right.
You know what I'm
That
saying?
too.
Like,
But see, the thing is how easy some of them can. It's easier for some men to be put in that position than I would say women. Like for example, I brought up Peace Out. You said, I think I heard of her.
Yeah.
But y'all be surprised if y'all this girl here.
She from Jersey, New York.
Yeah, she from Jersey.
Okay.
She from Jersey.
I'm telling you, I heard that name. I heard that name
guys out
before.
here. She's been doing this for a long time. You know what I'm saying?
Right?
But maybe because she's on the other side of the life. LGBTQ. Whatever.
That probably
could be the
explains it.
situation
Yeah.
too. You know what I'm saying, or what have you. Oh no, but I think it's easier for women of that culture. Oh, absolutely, because a guy will look at this person more like another dude. I never fit the description. I never forget one time I had to play at this place in Elizabeth. I can't think of the name. It was right downtown Elizabeth. And I came to the door. I said, okay, I'm here. And they were trying to charge me at the door. And I said, no, I'm the DJ. He did not believe me. I literally had to finally get in touch with the manager for them to come to the door to let me in.
That's crazy.
Or I would be at a party or doing something, and I'm sitting there mingling with everybody, just talking. Everybody see me as a guest, and then when I go behind the booth, they're like, "Wait a minute."
Yeah.
You know, like she don't fit. She don't, and I guess she don't fit the profile. But let another young lady come up, you know, more dressed down, you know, more masculine and so forth. It's a more acceptable.
Yeah,
because
I understand what
more
you're saying.
men, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, you know, it was like, oh, all right, I know this person. You know what I'm saying? But like me coming up, like, oh, she got on heels. Like, ain't no way in the hell this girl. You know, or what have you. And it's like, really, it's like it shouldn't be that way. You know, like I love music just like. Everybody else. Men do or whatever. Like I just literally got hired to do a party I just did last Saturday. It was a paid in full thing.
That's dope.
Yeah, and a young lady, she reached out to me. This was at some hall that was off of Bloomfield Avenue. Okay. And I don't think at first, I don't believe her husband knew I was a female. Because I had another guy referred.
Because the name,
right?
It's the name. Because when I got your name from he said DJ Storm. I'm like, DJ Storm. I said, oh, he must be dope. Yeah, that's what I said.
You don't know how I came. That should have been one of your questions. How did you get the name?
Yeah, how did you get your name?
So no, it wasn't X-Men. Had nothing to do.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I ain't gonna lie. I said, yo, she can mix it up like the weather.
The funny part is my favorite character was Rogue in X-Men, not Storm, but it is what it is. So I said, you know what? I was thinking back in like 2002, 2000. I was like, I need a name, and I was like, but I don't want a name that stigmatized me to be female. I wanted something that's neutral. You know, like the name Tracy, Kendall. Mm-hmm. You got some names that are just neutral, could be a male or a female. Mm-hmm. And that's what I wanted because I didn't want somebody to already block me just by my name. Right. I can't come to, DJ Mecca. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Or what have you. Like, nah, I wanted something where they were like, well, we don't know. More likely, they would probably think it's a dude. Mm-hmm. So I had to go there. And it's sad to say, like, even, you know, like when I remember growing up and like black folks back in the 60s and 70s had to start naming their kids more Caucasian names, so this way they will be more acceptable to get jobs because they say, oh, that person name is so they don't know if that person black or white. Right. So, but it got them through the door at least for an interview. So that's how I was looking at it, even for this perspective. Like, listen, I don't want to be judged before I'm even met. Right. You understand? Right. Because it's already hard. So me just being who I am already is a negative. I can't have a name, so I wanted to make sure I had something. And I was like, what can I not? And I was listening to BLS. The Quiet Storm came on, and I was like, oh, Lenny Green. And I was just listening, and you know, they come on with the little rain and the thunder, and I was like, I think I'm gonna go with Storm. I said, I like that. And I said, I think that's something that will be gender neutral, you know, and on top of that, if it comes to it, if I need to bring it in that fashion, it's pretty much what it's gonna be. So, and it
worked for you.
Yeah, and so far it has.
Dope. That's dope.
So far, but not really, because people know they're like, that's a girl. No, and actually, no, it was a couple. I think Freak reached out to me a couple days, like, it's a Storm. A dude got a T-shirt named DJ Storm. Like, oh, he got one of my sister's T-shirts. Yeah. I said, no. Come to find out, his name was Storm. And I was like,
because I think I followed him on Instagram too. It's DJ Storm. I was looking at it like, because like I said, when I got the name first, and I looked, I said, oh shit, this him right here. Him. And then he said, no, it's a female. I said, oh shit. Actually, I called him on the phone. He said, it's a female. I said, it's a female. I said,
and I said, she
all women.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So what information can you give to a new and up-and-coming DJ?
New up-and-coming DJ? I'm going to first start with women. Mm-hmm. Stay focused. Don't take no for an answer. Create your moment. Because it's not going to be given to you. It's not going to be, it's just simply not going to be given to you. You have to work 3 times as hard. You're going to have to know. That's why you have to go, and also make yourself marketable. Learn every genre. So this way you're not just stuck in one era. Like people always say, how come I don't see you at the house of music events? You know what I'm saying? How come I don't see you none of the festivals? And I say, I've been wanting to do them, and I have been asked a few times, but I kind of always backed away from it because I never wanted to be put in one box. As soon as you do a house music festival, you're a house music DJ. And I didn't want to come across that way. So just stay focused. Don't take no for an answer. Be you. Be 100%. You don't change who you are because you're a woman. You don't have to come out here half naked just to get called on because, we want somebody sexy up here with no clothes on or whatever the case be, because it's for the look and not for the sound. Mm-hmm. Focus on your craft. do it well, you know, and that's all I can really give, you know, just and just don't give up. You know, it's gonna be hard days to come. It's gonna be some tears behind it. It's gonna be some heartbreak. It's gonna definitely be, you know, like lost a lot of friends. I lost a lot of friends. Made up rumors and lies. You know, it does. But you know, it's just. Definitely. You know, but the thing is you have to grow tough skin. That's what I'm gonna say. If you come in and grow tough skin because you're gonna need it, but it can be done. Okay. And that's what I'm doing. That's why I'm here.
Now you just said something. You lost a lot of friends. Me personally, I think that's one of the dumbest things that can ever happen in this game right here. Because if I'm coming to you, if we started off as friends, and I decide, hey, you know what, I want to learn what you learn, and I start DJing. And I'm pretty much almost at your level. Why is it that we can't join forces opposed to you looking at me sideways? I never understood that. I never understood that.
This is just my opinion. One of the reasons is this. Becoming a DJ, right? Understanding and the average person that you lose friendship with, he already been in the game for years, right? You the up and coming, right? 9 out of 10. The average DJ now who to me getting in the game, it ain't really a life thing for them. It's just something for them to do. You get what I'm saying? But they might feel this is my opinion. They might feel, you know, you're gonna take away from them or their plate or whatever the case. It gotta be that. Like ego. You understand what I'm saying?
Did that happen to you?
Oh, absolutely.
I can't see it no other way. Like
I do. I mean, I've been thanked. Oh, we're gonna do more work with her. This another ain't seen the person, ain't been booked, or did one thing with them. You get what I'm saying? And this is posted. This and I'm like, I ain't been there. I ain't seen this person. Nobody hired me.
I'm gonna not cut you off. So I'm gonna elaborate on that. What you just said. Me, I said this. This is what I said. You know, I rather, and this to any DJ out there or whoever, you could just say what's up to me and keep it moving. Like you don't have to. Oh, yo, bro, I got you. Like, I don't be wanting to hear that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you ain't got to say nothing to me like that because I'm in your presence. You get what I'm saying? Because once I leave and you leave, I ain't even on your mind no more. You understand what I'm saying? Because, like you just said, it never happened.
Yep.
But when they see you, oh, what's up, Storm? I ain't forget about you. Like you get what I'm saying?
About me.
No, but really, my point, I'd rather you just say what's up, and you go where you going. I'm gonna keep going. It's no love lost. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not mad. I'm not upset. But you don't gotta beat me down.
Right.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm telling whoever out there, I'm speaking to anybody out there who feel like, you know, when you see me, you gotta, yo, bro, I got you. Like hit me up. Man, just say what's up and you go where you go, man. You know what I mean? I'm cool with it.
So would you like to elaborate on one of those or no? You just want to
not necessarily.
Yeah, I understand.
Not necessarily. But it is what it is, you know, and you know, it's just one of those. I'm just the type to whereas I try to treat everybody the same. Exactly. You know, I speak, I keep it, you know,
keep it cordial.
You know, I keep it cordial. Yep. You know, I smile at half of them. You know, I even come sometimes just to support, buy them drinks. Have I ever gotten a drink sent to me? Absolutely not. But it just, you know, some of them just feel like they're privileged. You know, like, oh, I'm who I am. And I'm like, no, but at the end of the day.
There's some privilege.
And that's what I'm saying.
You
I'm
just
not
that person. So, exactly. Don't change.
I'm not going to change
that's how I feel.
Because of this. At the end of the day, I do this because I love it, not because I need it. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of these people out here really need these little $200 gigs, $300 gigs, and so forth and so on. I don't.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? My room, keep the roof over my head. I'm going to still have the hotness wherever I go and what I'm doing. Without this, I do this for the people because I actually love the music.
Right.
I enjoy
That's how I feel.
I can't tell you how many beautiful people
you can
I
hand
have
clap,
met.
Man. You can hand clap.
I need to
Let's go, man. Let's go, Storm.
Absolutely. I have met some wonderful, some great people that has become family in my life. And obviously, one like y'all said is true. If I hadn't gone on that trip and that hadn't happened, we wouldn't be the way we are today.
Right, that's good.
You know what I'm saying? There's nothing I wouldn't do for that dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a solid person. He's definitely been a person that stuck to their word and just a genuinely good-hearted person. Yeah. There's been several people that has truly become family. You know, like I've had some losses this past year and a half. I pretty much lost mostly my whole immediate family.
Damn, sorry.
Yeah, exactly. And I can't tell you how. Like with my mom's funeral, we literally went through 4 or 5 signature books. because people knew that, you know, I'm not one to post on Facebook or you know, my personal life.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? But
shouldn't.
obviously word got out. I can't tell you how many people that follow me showed up, that came to pay their respects, that left money, cards. It was my grandmother who I lost this May was like, I've never seen nothing like this. I've never seen friends or people like this. And I said, that's all. I give all thanks and glory to God on that. You understand what I'm saying? So even though there has been some downfalls and some hurt that's come with this game, you know, being a female is, but I'm not gonna lie to you, it's definitely come with its rewards as well.
Okay.
You know, obviously, even though he cut the lights out on me, playing out a little bit, but if I hadn't been a person, I wouldn't be here because he referred me, you know, what have you, and I'm grateful for that.
Yeah, and I'm grateful to have you here today too. Shout out to that
Glad
too.
to help you have you.
So, do you like to give your social media following to the people?
Yeah, how they can find you? How they can get in touch with
you can find me on Instagram. That will be Storm6274. On Facebook, I'm under my government, which is Mecca Ford, MECCA, FORD is the last name. You may come across a few of them, so it's the one with the pretty face and the sunglasses. That'll be me. That's pretty much where you'll find me. You know, hit me up, follow, you know, whatever case it be, and hopefully get to meet and see some of you guys soon.
DJ Storm.
Yes,
Big Soldiers Podcast. Samad, aka DJ SBD, DJ Unique.
Yes, sir.
This is Samad, aka DJ SBD. This Sylvester Gaskins, aka DJ Unique.
And you're tuning in to the Mixologist Podcast, you heard?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.